Tomorrow is the day you decide on some important issues in our community, and all this month we've been trying to introduce you to the candidates in the July 31st primary election. Joining me to tell us why you should re-elect her to the State House District 142 seat is State Representative Nikki Randall. Ms. Randall, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having me.
Well, tell me, the biggest issue, we talked about this earlier at our newscast, is consolidation this year. Tell me, you've been a big proponent of this bill. Why is it such a big issue for you?
Well, actually, I'm the author of the bill, and I think we are at a turning point in our community, and consolidation is a tool that's been used and proven to be successful in other communities where there were issues with the separate governments, and consolidation is a tool that slows down the growth of government and allows a community to have a new direction.
Now, it's been kind of a divisive issue. You know, you've got, on one hand, you've got black Democrats, a lot of them who say that it disenfranchises some of our black voters here in Macon and Bibb County. What do you say to those opponents of consolidation about that?
I think that's absolutely incorrect.
You're a black Democrat yourself.
I am. The last time I checked, I was. Yeah, I think it's one of those things that's a scare tactic. Mm-hmm. I think we have proven in this community that an African American can be elected countywide. I don't know if people realize that we have a black county commission chair. And so unlike some of the other communities, that may have been the case, but not here in Macon and Middle Georgia. And the way the districts are drawn, you can certainly tell that that won't be the case. Now,
as a 13-year veteran of this whole campaign and everything like that, you've tried to really, what do you think the biggest issue, I guess, that District 142 faces in this time around?
Well, you know, about a third of my district is brand new, so I'm just getting to learn that area. But just as our community as a whole, we've got some issues with it. We need some growth in economic development. We need to grow jobs. Our education system is still not quite where it needs to be for us to ensure a successful future for our children. So we've got some work to do.
And you haven't had to run since the year 2000. You've run unopposed all those years. Now you have Gerald Harvey as your opponent, and you've actually accused him of running some negative campaign ads and negative campaigning. How has that affected your campaign this time around?
Well, I didn't accuse him because I wouldn't accuse someone because I didn't see him do it. But I will say that if the shoe were on the other foot and I had nothing to do with it, I would have been the first in front of the camera denouncing that, letting everybody in the community know that I don't condone it or that kind of action, because that's not what our children need to see from our leaders.
What's the biggest thing, real quick, that you want voters here in Macon and Bibb County to know about you before they go to vote in the polls tomorrow?
I'm a true public servant. You can look at my record, my schools, my churches in my community. They know me because I'm there when they need me. And I'm here for this community. I'm about unity. I'm about bringing this community together so that together we can all strive higher.
Nikki Randall, thank you so much for coming on our
Thanks
show.
For
we
having
appreciate
me.
it. And don't forget, tomorrow is the last day you can cast your vote on these important issues. For the most clear, accurate, and to the point election coverage, tune into 41 NBC tomorrow night, right after the Olympics.